Okay, so I am going to be doing a kind of tutorial-esque type run for Supreme Calamitas, showing you on my way of how to kill her. Okay, so I'll go over my gear first so that you know what I have, so don't worry about this, I won't be using this. But what I have is I have the Universal combination and the Calamity combination from Alchemist NPC. I don't know if this has the modded tank potion, the modded tank one that adds invincibility potion, but I'm going and using that, and then using Voltaic Climax for the first phase to go and kill Sepulture's blood orbs. I'm going and using the Cosmic Immaterializer mount for pretty much all the damage in this fight. Using the Rod of Discord, this will be for dodging. As you can see, I have auto pause on. This will come into play pretty much a lot. So I have the Orc Tesla armor, as you can go and see. I have the Siren's Heart Blue, which gives you a bunch of buffs. I have the Blood Pact, which doubles my max HP, which is very good. I have Asgardian Aegis for the dash that it gives, and all the buffs. This is for the Voltaic Climax, and there's not really much else I can use here. The Belt of Curses, so I can summon this summon, and I also have a chance to go and dodge the projectiles that Supreme Calamitas shoots out. The Sponge, and the Rampart of Deities. So, what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to, as I said, use the Voltaic Climax to go and destroy the blood orbs at the beginning. And then I'm going to, if I'm in a situation where I need to move out of the way of projectiles that's almost impossible to dodge out of the way, I can just go and pause, and then like this, and then I just go like that and quickly go before anything hits me. So that's what's going to be happening during the fight, and what you need to do is you also need to take it calm. You're not in a rush. Make sure it's not death mode, because I just want to go and do this revengeance. I might go and try it death mode in maybe another video, but not in this one. This one's just showing how to do revengeance easily. This can also work with death mode, but you would have to go and be a lot faster with how you react, since it's a smaller space. So, let's begin. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Lagging a bit there. It should be fine though. Okay, now come up here, do this, try and get as many here as possible before Supreme Calamitas gets up here. Oop. And then just go like this, keep dodging. You also don't want to get hit by Supreme Calamitas because of the vulnerability hex she gives you, which is a very bad debuff because it gives you a lot less defense and flight time as well. So, and you kind of need flight time a lot in this battle. part's pretty easy. Just keep moving so you can dodge the little balls she goes and drops down, fire blasts. If you go and look at how she Supreme Calamitas attacks, she has these moves, which is the main fire blast attacks, and then these ones, which you can dodge pretty easily. There's this one, which is the main attack. It's getting harder now. Oop. Ugh, that was kind of bad. When she does that attack right there, you can normally go and tell when she's about to do it, when she's about to dash. So when she goes and dashes, you want to go and get out of the way as soon as possible, or else you'll get the debuff. And it'll give it to you for quite a while as well, so you also don't want to have it because of that reason. Just keep dodging. Dashing like this is an important part because it helps you get out of some sticky situations. Some of these hits I'm taking are kind of stupid. Ugh. And if you're running low on health, just go and heal up. You should be fine. What you want to do is, if you're in a bad situation and you need to escape from her, just go and use the Rod of Discord, because would rather take damage from the Rod of Discord than from her, because then you wouldn't take as many hits. So let's try this again. That was a kind of bad attempt at it, but I can go and do it again. Easy. Okay. I can go like this. Buff up, cancel the Zerg because, you know. Also, you want to make a platform about this big. Go and walk, because it should go and cover about most of it. And if you want to tell where the center is, just go and take out one block like this. You should be able to tell. Okay. Take two at this. Oh. Want to try and get as many hits in with that as possible, so that you can destroy them as quick as possible, because you don't want her going and cornering you like that. And even if you do go and dodge one of her dash attacks like that, you'll still go and get the debuff she gives you, which kind of sucks, but you know, that's how they made it. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay. So if she does this, you pretty much want to just keep like stutter flying so that it's easier to go and be safer from that. You should have plenty of flight time with the wings if you have them. Ugh. Keep getting hit stupidly. Shouldn't be happening. I should be fine still though. Use rage here. I'm doing kind of bad, but if you get stuck in a bad spot like that, remember, just rot to Discord. Kind of annoying. I mean, I'll try it a few more times, but as you can see, the method works really well, and you can pretty much go and get it, but depending on if you actually go and dodge well, which I wasn't really doing. Oh, hang on. I'll just turn this on real quick. So that I can go. I have a feeling this one might be the lucky one. Okay. Third time's a charm. If you want, you can go and keep your adrenaline for one of the other phases or the brothers phases, but I prefer rage because you can go and get it easier if you're not as good as dodging. Okay, now the big fire blast starts spawning. Like I said, I like using rage for these guys because it just takes them out faster, so you don't have to worry about them, but you don't need it in order to defeat them. It just makes it more of a convenience. So you can either go and gain rage up before the fight, or you can gain rage during the fight. And if something like this happens, the arena I made makes it so that you can use half the arena if you need to, just in case you have the debuff, which is really bad on flight time. Makes it so you can fly like 25%, I don't know, maybe 50%. But you don't want to go and choke having that buff because in death mode, whenever Supreme Calamitas hits you, you get that buff. This is another spot where you can go and use adrenaline. So that you can go and get rid of those guys, because anything that's like extra enemies you have to kill makes it a lot harder to actually deal with Supreme Calamitas if she's like this. Here's the last bullet hell phase. Just keep moving because it's going to spawn Sepulture one more time. And you're probably not going to want to have him up for too long either, because he'll do it. And as you can see, the summon goes after it automatically, so you don't have to worry about it, about attacking it. You can worry about dodging. Just keep going. Heal up. Try not to get hit by her, because you can still die in these small phases right here. Same thing with this. Don't get hit by those or her. Okay, and here we go. As a thought, vehement, everything else. So that's how I went and did mine, because I went and found out that I got frustrated by like how other people were doing theirs, and they weren't actually trying to dodge like with precision. They had to go and base it off of their movement. But I decided, well, since this summon is so powerful, you can just go and have it do all the work while you go and dodge. So you have the time to go and get the least amount of hits possible while you're doing still a hell of a lot of damage with this. But I found out that auto pause also helped quite a bit as well, because pauses the game so that you have a little bit of time to breathe and you can go and precisely teleport to where you need to be. But yeah. Oh yeah, here's the wings as well. Celestial tracers. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can also use this method, death mode, but you would have to go and dodge really good, like how I did in that attempt. Because first of all, she does a lot more damage. Second of all, every single hit you get, it goes and does the debuff. I can show you that debuff right now. It'll just take a quick go down. Yeah, also has twice as much health, so I have to rely on a lot more, which is where my strategy comes in handy. Needs to stop doing that. But if you can see right here, your target loses 30 defense, so 30% damage reduction and 10% move speed. Is reduced by 75%, and life reach is disabled. So this is a pretty bad buff that you go and get if you get hit by her. So you don't want to really have that buff, or else you'll be sorry. But yeah, pretty good. But this was the tutorial on how to go and kill her. I had a bit of trouble in the start, but in the end you went and saw how effective it was. But yeah, like, subscribe maybe. I don't know. But see you guys in another video.